Hey guys, it's Crystal, and welcome back to my channel. I know, I can already feel you all coming for me for not keeping up with my posting. But life happens, and I also don't know what to post, so I don't really want to force content because I want to post quality content for you guys. I am sorry. I am sorry for saying that I was going to go back to consistent posting and then disappearing for almost 3 months now. I apologize. But like I said, life happens. I got busy with grad school. I need to be studying for the content knowledge exam. I need to pass it so that way I am able to graduate and get my licensing in secondary education to be able to teach middle school English. Besides school, I've also been busy with work. I also have a life outside of YouTube. I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm spending time with my boyfriend. I am doing so many other things that sometimes YouTube doesn't take much priority. With that said, I'm not going to promise anything. What I am going to say is I am going to do my best to post content for you guys, to post good quality content for you, content that I enjoy making and content that you all will enjoy watching. Nothing is really changing on my channel. The content is pretty much going to stay the same. I'm going to try to post some vlogs here and there. I've thought about doing weekly vlogs. I feel like that would be a little bit more doable. I don't know. I am still thinking of what I want to continue doing with this channel. Obviously, I'm going to continue talking about scripture, talking about faith, Jesus. I'm still going to continue talking about all of that because, like I mentioned, way back when I reintroduced my channel back in 2022, wow, that was 3 years ago already. Whew. Anyway, the foundation of my channel is my faith, so that's not going to change. Like I said, the content is not going to change. Not much is really changing on this channel. There are going to be some little stuff here and there. I do want to start making some YouTube shorts, but we'll see. Like I said, not much is going to change on this channel. I'm still going to be talking about my faith. I'm still going to be doing book reviews, talking about books, talking about my anticipated reads. I'm still going to be doing book content, going to try to throw in some vlogs every now and then. If anything, the vlogs are going to be maybe YouTube shorts. We'll see what I come up with, but nothing is changing on this channel at all. Now that I've got that out of the way, just to give you guys a little bit of an update on where I've been and what I've been up to. Like I said earlier, mainly been focusing on grad school. I am halfway through my program, which is crazy to think about. So I've been focusing on my studies as well as I've been preparing for my content knowledge exam. That exam I need to pass in order to get licensed and in order to teach the subject that I want to teach, which is English. And the exam that I have to take is the English language arts exam for middle school. To keep it short, it is a 3-hour online exam. Yeah, it is a timed exam. It almost feels like any other standardized test. I am not the best test taker in the world, so I get anxious when I take a timed test like that. If the exam wasn't timed and I had all the time in the world to take it, I would have absolutely gotten the score that I needed probably the first or second time that I took it, but because it's time and because I am an anxious test taker, I have to take it again. I'm most likely going to be taking it next month because I am still preparing for it because I don't feel ready for it at this very moment. So studying for this exam has been taking up a good chunk of my time. When I'm not studying, whether it's focusing on my academics, like working on my assignments, answering the discussion questions, or studying for my content exam, I'm reading. Since the last time we talked, I was talking about the books I hoped to read. for the rest of November, I believe it was. I never talked about the books that I read or that I was planning on reading in December. And obviously I was non-existent in January. So to sum up, I ended up reading One Dark Window. I finished it within a week and a half. So I read it all of Thanksgiving break and then into the first week of November. After I finished One Dark Window, I read The Cinnamon Roll Cafe, and I think it was just that one. And then it led to my December reads, which were all holiday romances. I read the third book in, I'm trying to remember the name of the series, but it's by the same author, the Christmas Tree Farm, I think the name of the title is. I could easily pull out the books, but I just don't want to. I'm trying to go based off of memory. After reading that one, I read Christmas Baggage, which is just like it's book one of a series that was written by different authors. So each book is written by a different author. So I read Christmas Baggage. I tried reading How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. I got 3 chapters in and I couldn't. The main character, I could not stand her at all. She was just annoying and rude, and she seemed like she was all that. So that was probably my only book from last year that I DNF'd. After I finished all of my holiday reads, which was a week before December even ended, I jumped back into Throne of Glass and I read Heir of Fire and Assassin's Blade. Those 2 books took up majority of January, and right now I am currently reading Onyx Storm, which is book 3 in the Empyrean series. And when I'm not reading, I'm just hanging out with my friends and spending time with my significant other. We're 5 months together now. The only way I can describe the time that we've spent together is just we've been getting to know each other a lot. He is an introvert and he just likes staying at home, playing with his video games, and he likes it when I'm around. So I've spent a lot of time hanging out with him, hanging out at his apartment. He's been showing me the games that he enjoys playing. Granted, a lot of the games that he likes to play are horror. I'm not a big horror fan, so he tried to get me to play one of his horror games and I just couldn't even get 10 minutes in. I immediately handed him the remote. But he has gotten me into playing Jedi Fallen Order, Hogwarts Legacy. He also got me to play, and I played this in one sitting. It's called Little Misfortune. I don't know if any of you all have heard it, but it was an interesting game based on choices. So I played that game in one sitting and I enjoyed it. I asked him, I was like, I wonder if I get a different result if I pick the choices that I didn't pick the first time. And unfortunately, I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. Hopefully I get to do that soon. So yeah, I have been busy. I've been focused on my job. I've been focused on my schoolwork. I've been focusing on the people around me, spending time with friends, spending time with my significant other, hanging out with my family. I've just been busy, and the holiday season tends to be busy. Now that things have slowed down a little bit, January, it did slow down, but again, I was just focusing on all of the other things. But now that things are slowing down, I am going to do my best to post some quality content that you all will enjoy. I am not going to promise that I'm going to post consistently, but I am going to do my best to post as often as I can. And I hope you all can forgive me for going missing for almost 3 months, for going MIA for nearly 3 months. I apologize for that. I just have a lot of things on my mind and a lot of things on my plate. And for those of you who have stuck around and have been waiting for me to post, thank you. I really appreciate all of you who are waiting for me to come out with content again. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Please give it a like, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you all have been up to since the last time I posted. Give me an update. What's going on in all of y'all's lives? Please let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you the next time I post. Bye.